Friends, the last class we were discussing two words in particular. One was shall and the other was o. While accepting the tense marker of the past tense, what are the changes that take place here in this conjugation? We saw shall takes up in and the person marker. This is the past tense marker. First of all, this E is dropped. Shall plus the consonant N and N. This N, the last letter of this word, undergoes a change to accommodate this sound. Hope you remember this is a nasal. So naturally, you would like to have a soft sound here. L becomes N. The result is shonnen. I said. Shall, while taking up the past tense marker in, undergoes change like this. First of all, the vowel in is dropped and the ill consonant undergoes a change to accommodate that sound. So that becomes shonnen. So also O in yen. O in yen. This is dropped. There is no other change. N and A become ne. O nen. These changes can be understood very easily if you start reading small books. There are story books available for the children and some of the books can be read so that you will be familiar with the formation of words and sentences. Continuing our past tense marker, we shall take up another set of words. I try to give you sets of words so that if you know something about one particular word, the whole set of words will automatically be of the same type. So in this set, I shall be introducing where an internal change takes place. You know, na do, to sow. Do you remember the Present tense form nadu plus kiru plus ain. Nadugireen. I saw. Nadugireen. Now the past tense is, the past tense markers are it, and in. So naturally you have to accept one of them. This is a slightly difficult combination. Nadu is the word and it's being conjugated. The tense marker is added, and here this tense marker merges with this and it becomes not two. That is, this two is doubled. Nadu plus it becomes nattu, and then n is added. Nadu plus it plus n, this I have to have here because that means the past tense. Since the sound of these two letters happen to be same, this is doubled. You know, doubling means the same sound being repeated. This becomes nattu, and you can forget this because this sound is here. Nattu plus ain, nattain. I sowed. Slowly I am taking up the verbs which are difficult to understand. I will give another example. We do to leave or to let go something. We do to leave or to let go something. Vidugireen, present tense form. I repeat this present tense form so that you can remember both the forms together. And in the past tense, Vidu plus it plus ain. This gets doubled. This is dropped with tail. I left something behind. And this is also explained in a different way. That is to say, once you get double this, there is no need to have the tens mark. But let us have this method and then understand it. So do to touch. Again this becomes to obtain. So also there are other words like kedu, kettain, padu, pattain, etc. In all these, you have to note one particular point. That is, all the verbs I mentioned ended with to, and all of them got doubled themselves. As a result, you could drop the past tense marker and have the past tense form. In English, you have two categories of verbs. One is transitive and the other is intransitive. As you know, the transitive verb will definitely have an object. The intransitive one doesn't have an object. In Tamil also you have certain verbs which act both as transitive and intransitive. Only in the conjugation you will be able to find out whether it is a transitive or intransitive. If you have an object, naturally it is transitive. Todu is a verb which we saw just now. That means to touch. This is transitive. We saw the past tense form as to obtain. This also means to make a garland Malai, garland. Malai todu, to make a garland. If that is so, what will happen? Todukkirain, I make a garland. Otherwise, when I say I touch, it will be Todugirain. See the difference. Todu is a word which has two meanings. One is to touch and the other is to make a garland, to weave a garland. When I use it for weaving a garland, automatically I double the ka in between. Todukkirain. If I mean touching, it will be Todugirain. So, by an introduction of a new sound, we get a different meaning. In the past tense, it will be Todu plus it plus ain. Todu plus it plus ain. This it gets doubled. Toduttail. Malai toduttail. Do you remember where we had this tha doubled earlier? Padi, to read. Kodu, to give. In these two words also, we doubled this tense marker it. Padithen, padithen, koduthen, koduthen. Same way here, this particular verb todu gets doubled when it accepts a case marker, whether it is present tense or past tense. Can you read this? Do, do. To shoot or to scorch. To shoot or to scorch. Shudu becomes shuttu and takes up ain. Shuttain. Shuttu plus ain, shuttain. நான் சுட்டேன். நான் அவனைச் சுட்டேன். நான் அவனைச் சுட்டேன். அவன் he. அவனை accusative case. him. அவனைச் சுட்டேன். Whenever you have an accusative case marker and if the following word has a hard sound, it gets doubled. நான் அவனைச் சுட்டேன். You know padi. Padi is to read. You know this meaning. This also has another meaning. To obey or to give in. Padi is a verb which has two meanings. One is to read and the other is to give in or to obey. How do you make the difference? We have already seen the word in conjugation meaning to read, that is to say, present tense marker. Padi kiru yen. Padi plus kiru plus yen. It got doubled here. It became padikkiren. So also in the past tense, it accepted the tense marker it. Here also it got doubled. The result is padithen. Please mark this. In the present tense also there was doubling. In the past tense also there is doubling. So we can come to a conclusion. The verbs which get a doubling in the present tense will automatically get a doubling in the past tense. So padikkiren, padithen. நான் நேற்று ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தேன். நான், you know, படித்தேன், I read. நான் படித்தேன், subject and the verb. நான் நேற்று படித்தேன். நேற்று yesterday. We have seen this நேற்று formerly. நான் நேற்று படித்தேன். I read yesterday. It must have an object because it's a transitive verb. என்ன படித்தேன்? புத்தகம் படித்தேன். ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தேன். A particular book. நான் நேற்று ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தேன். Yesterday I read a book. Here this is subject, this is verb and this is object. An object must be in the accusative case. The object must have the accusative case marker. What is the accusative case marker? I. Puttagam plus I would become Puttagattai. I have not made use of it. I have dropped this accusative case marker and retained the original form. This is allowed because the verb has to have an object, and that object being Puttagam, it doesn't require a case marker separately. So, நான் நேற்று ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தேன். நீ நேற்று ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தாய். அவன் நேற்று ஒரு புத்தகம் படித்தான். So, this will be the sentence formation of a verb which is transitive in nature and in the past tense. We shall see the rest in the next class.